podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
BoxingVoice.com.
No matter what nobody say, man, spirit can't nobody fuck with me, man. You know, I can't be fucked with, you know.
Dazn Beyonce Productions.
Whether you pay to see me win or you pay to see me lose, you're gonna pay. Fuck it, the kids still gotta eat. I don't have to watch, you know, any footage of a fighter. I mean, because I'm Floyd Mayweather, everybody gotta watch me. I knew eventually I was gonna have to fight Oscar. I feel like he was straight up and down, no special effects.
BoxingVoice.com.
How can Canelo have the biggest deal? Your deal is for 300 million, and I made 350 million just in one fight. And you're fighting on an app.
BoxingVoice.com.
I'm a king, okay? I eat a feast. Every time I eat a feast. And when I get up from the table, I don't give a fuck who get the leftovers. At the end of the day, follow my green print.
Dazn Beyonce Productions.
BoxingVoice.com.
Good morning, TBV. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Thursday morning edition with the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs, coming to you from sunny Florida, soaking in that vitamin, you know what. Francis, what up?
What's going on, man?
Oh, shit, we got Francis' mic turned down. What up?
There you
the
go.
Grand
What's going on,
Mantis?
everybody out there, man? Shout out to my Lord and Savior for another one. Without him, none of this would be possible. Yes, we are definitely in sunny Florida. If you don't know, now you're about to find out. It is fight week for Border Wars 10. This weekend, which is March the 13th, is Saturday, we going to get in the ring and we going to swing. Shout out to everybody who's involved. Adrian Clark, protect yourself at all time. The BPE Network, you know what I'm saying? And all you, TBV, Patreon and YouTube members. We appreciate you so much, man. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up button on the way in.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And the subscribe button and the join button, because it doesn't cost you anything, but it does help us grow and give you all the content you what's up. Ness, what's happening?
Yo, speaking of Patreons and members, man, you members are slacking, man. You can't be a member if you're not watching the footage. I mean, don't get me wrong. I appreciate that you just want to support, but take advantage of the member perks that are available to you, man. Francis' sparring is out there on members and Patreon. Take advantage. It's probably not on both at the moment as we're just uploading, footage from yesterday and the day before. But we're working. This morning, we are here to discuss a back-and-forth feud with Eddie Hearn and Claressa Shields. Francis, have you had the opportunity to get hit to this? Did you see?
Yeah, I
what's
seen
going on?
the back and forth. I didn't get too deep into like the total transcribe of everything, but I pretty much got the gist of what they were saying through everything. So in other words, I seen the back and forth, but I never read through every single tweet or message that was going back and forth. I kind of read the gist of it that they were talking about, and got the story.
Well, let's go down this. It's like a soap opera, but
Exactly.
it was entertaining.
Let's make it happen.
Shout out to Michael Benson for putting it together there for everyone
On the trigger, man. His trigger finger.
on
quick.
his social media. Just want to center this a little bit so that we can get to it. All right, is that too much? Let me double check. Yeah, that is too much. All right, whatever, man. You get the picture, right? So we'll start with Claressa at the top left says, laugh out loud. Eddie Hearn, you just became a clown in my eyes. Not only would she not be able to beat me, but for you to say stops me, you are the biggest Dazn of them all. Get the money right. Till then, I don't need you or Marshall. Eddie, snarky, comes back and says, Dasa, and spells it properly, and puts the asterisk so that you know he's correcting her.
Yeah.
So she comes back and says, "You get the picture. Get the money right and stop trying to build Marshall off my accomplishments. Be a promoter and promote her off her own name.
Yeah.
Loser." Fist emoji, punch him in the face. Peace emoji saying bye.
I'm out. Yeah.
Eddie comes back and says she's doing fine. Has 2 big networks behind her and fights again on April 10th. Hopefully we can get it made. Now that might not seem to the average boxing fan as a shot, but I took that as a shot. Did you?
Yep.
Why?
Because she had to go to Fight Network to get a fight, man. Claressa was out the ring for a while. She was out the ring for like a year and some, you know what I'm saying, or at least a year. And that was one of the reasons why she had to go do this pay-per-view on Fight TV instead of with Showtime or DAZN or one of the networks that people know. You understand? Savannah, he's clearly saying has either DAZN or Sky Sports behind her, correct?
Sky Sports and DAZN,
So that's
right?
2 big networks.
You know?
He ain't capping on that. But at the same time,
which is true. We all know that Claressa was very upset at Showtime when they announced their full lineup and left
she wasn't
her
a part
off.
of it. Yep.
Yeah, she was very vocal on Twitter. So this was definitely another snarky and it's one of them little shovel hooks to the body right there. Like only the people that know what was said there. Claressa comes back and says, hopefully you can get the money right. 3rd time mentioning to the money. So I'm assuming, based off that, there were some earlier conversations when DAZN first started, with Claressa and Eddie, and it didn't happen. And now that's making me believe, since she's already, responded 3 times, but in every time she responds, she makes another mention to the money. Has Eddie tried to lowball her in the past is what I'm taking from that. I don't know about you.
It could have been he tried to lowball her either in trying to sign her or in a deal that with one of his fighters or a fighter that he's affiliated with. But somewhere along the line, she's not liking the numbers that Eddie Hearn be speaking in private. Mm-hmm. We don't know those numbers, obviously, publicly, but in private, and she's asking to put some respect in her check, man.
Respect in the check. So, she comes on and says, hopefully you can get the money right, and I got MMA fights with the Pro Fight League and boxing matches. So basically, she's coming back like, yo, don't try to play me because she got 2 networks. I got 2 things going on.
Yeah, man, shit going on.
Well. So, and she doubled up. And she says, I like to start. I don't think she doubled up. I think she ended it and just, was letting Eddie know that she wants to start her mornings positive, right? So Eddie came back, but let's read hers first. She says, I like to start my mornings positive. If Eddie Hearn has anything to say to me, he should be saying congrats. None of his fighters can do what I've already done in 11 fights. So again, she wasn't necessarily adding him. She was telling her followers who's following the back and forth between he and her that he shouldn't be saying someone can beat her. He should be congratulating her. Like, why you hating? Like, I fought Saturday. Here you are Sunday saying someone stops me that hasn't done half of what I've done.
Exactly. She deserves to say all of that because her accolades, her accomplishments, her achievements, however you want to put it, they match up to a lot of excellent fighters, and she just cleared out another division. So you gotta put some respect on her. Savannah is an amazing fighter in terms of her pedigree coming up in the women's ranking, but she's shown to have great power with her knockout ability. But Claressa is still Claressa Shields, man. She's still the Shields, man. She's still dope. 2-time Olympic gold medalist. You can't. Those things you can't buy them at the store, Ness.
You can't.
You just can't, man. You can't go buy one of them titles and behind you at the store, man.
And she goes on to let him know her long list of accomplishments, but not before him coming back, him being Eddie, who says, you seem to be starting this one positively, with a laughing out loud emoji. I'm a big fan of yours, Claressa. I just think Savannah Marshall beats you. And I guess that's what? I can't really tell what that emoji is, though. That bottom one, like, is that the Wakanda in white, or is that like hands on shoulders or arms crossed? What the hell is that?
That look like, is that a shake of hands?
I don't know. It's a dude I don't know. I don't want to zoom.
That's the white person Wakanda.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that's not the white person Wakanda. That's hands up emoji. Like I don't know emoji. That's I don't know. Yeah, like that. That's I don't know emoji. So Claressa comes back and says with the obvious emoji. I mean, right. I mean, when I write obvious, that comes up, right? So, and she says, "I hate being disrespected by a silver spoon fed ass person. Eddie Hearn has never laced up the gloves, nor been in a fight to even say that a two-time undisputed champion, 3-division world champion, 2-time Olympic gold medalist would get stopped." Clown with a clown emoji. Now, Eddie has laced him up. He got like 5 amateur fights. And, I remember, I think it was for the release of Dazn. I was with him. He could throw hands. I ain't saying he could fight, but he can go through the motions. Right. He can do a 1, 2, 3 and not look like, some dude that never threw punches before.
Right.
That's it. Like we know what that looks like. We got Border Wars fighters in the past that.
But right here, Claressa just really did what Adrian Broner did to Mark Kriegel. Have you won one? How you going to discredit me when you haven't won one?
Absolutely. You
haven't won nothing that I mentioned here. Have you accomplished? What are you doing talking about somebody gonna knock me out? That's what she's saying. And you gotta put respect on that, man. You got to. If you've never done it, for all you dudes out there talking your talk, you've never gotten in the ring and fight before, don't talk about nobody's soft, man. Nobody's a bum. You soft. And she's right for saying this, man.
What's
Eddie.
Rick Ramos talking about over here?
Wait, what are you saying? What's Rick saying? Oh, thing this weekend, no?
What does he mean she doesn't deserve a big payday? Who is he talking about? Is he talking about Marshall or Claressa?
Who?
Rick Ramos, obviously the trainer and manager of Jessica McCaskill, who's going to be facing Cecilia Baracus this Saturday for her undisputed and to see can she keep her titles. I wonder what he meant by this. Sometimes he pops in the chat. Hopefully he can. Who is she talking about?
You can explain it a little further.
Yeah, like,
so
does Claressa
understand.
not deserve the payday?
Shout out to everybody in the chat, by the way, man. Shout out to you for coming out. I still haven't seen it. It's in the chat. I still haven't seen it yet.
No, I'm showing it on the screen share. He replied to the whole,
Oh, okay. On the Twitter, yeah. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. You know what? And he's an advocate for women boxing. So I'd love to know his take on why who doesn't deserve a big payday, because we don't know who it is.
I wonder what he means. Like I don't know. Just trying to figure.
I hope he's not. You know what? If you were to put 2 and 2 together, what would you think? Because the only person really talking about money is Claressa, right?
But this the thing. How could he say she doesn't deserve it when that's a potential fight for McCaskill? Right? Like why?
Because he's never really talked. If you heard Rick, from my understanding of the interview, he's never really talked about Claressa as being like that great fighter. Like you know what I'm saying? Even coming down
it won't
to
matter.
potential.
I mean, I guess it's easier for him to make a fight with Katie Taylor.
Right. He's looking more like that. Like that's a better fighter.
But Claressa's a huge fight for
and I don't want to put
McCaskill.
words in his mouth. I want to speak for himself.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully.
Yeah, can we get him on? Just reach out to him. Rick, where you at? Rick, wake up, Rick.
Where he at? Because
hold on. He in camp. They fighting this weekend, no? They in the bubble. Where they at? I guess go fighting this weekend. They must be in the bubble. Yo, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, man, while you're at it. If you haven't, on your way in, you know what I'm saying? Hit the subscribe button if you haven't, or to join if you choose. Check out Patreon, whatever you choose, man. This weekend is Border Wars 10, man. The 10th season, 10th edition, you know what I'm saying, of Border Wars. Get in the ring and swing. We're going to have a lot of celebrity in the building. We're going to be showing on BP Network. You know what I mean? Everything's going to be looking fly, looking right. We're going to have people in the building. Tickets are still available, right? Tickets are still available. All you got to do is Cash App, Nest, and your ticket is locked in. We're looking forward to having you there. Rick, where you at, Rick? Mr. Ramos. Somebody jump on Rick's IG and let him know the boxing voice looking for him. Yes, sir. But Claressa has all right, man. She got all right to say what she got to say because somebody who, you know what I mean, that's a promoter of another fighter is saying that she can knock you out, which he has a right to say that. But at the end of the day, he hasn't done it, man. He hasn't done it. So that was a good comeback by Claressa Shields.
Moving on to Eddie's other, because, you know, she came back, said, I hate being disrespected. He says, now you are just using my name to build your profile, and with the wink emoji. And I wasn't looking at it that way till I read it.
Right.
And I don't agree with Eddie that the last tweet is her clout chasing, but I do agree with Eddie that this back and forth with him can raise her profile.
You think so?
The dude got 1 million followers, 1 million boxing followers. You understand? Like, yeah. You know, 1 million people that probably already know Savannah Marshall. Yeah, I'm sure she got some followers, at least on Twitter alone, because this was on Twitter. And she could use them, right? How many Twitter followers does she have? She could absolutely use some followers, I'm sure.
Claressa.
I mean, look, you know that there's a rumor Kevin Iole is reporting that her pay-per-view did 25,000, which I don't know if it's good or bad because it was at $30 and then it works out to like what, 350,000. You got to split that with the provider, you know, or is it no provider because it was Fight TV? I don't even know how that works.
What is the successful number for a pay-per-view for Claressa, right?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's not successful, and maybe I'm just spinning it and looking for the silver lining. But like, I've seen Roy and B-Hop do 50,000. Shane Mosley and I think fucking what's this dude name? The one that Jacobs knocked out with the left hook, but he dropped Jacobs twice. Mora. I think they did a pay-per-view that did like 50,000. Crawford Postal did like 50,000. Now those are fails, obviously, you know, because in our eyes, men's pay-per-view, you know, the pinnacle was 1 million. So 50 is a failure, allegedly. We don't know the budgets of the promoters. We don't know how much. We don't know how much it costs them to put the card on. How much did they pay Marlon Esparza? Is anyone being paid 50,000? You know what I mean? Because again, if you do the 30, which is we're doing simple math. We don't know if these are the actual numbers. We're going off the rumored 25,000 pay-per-views. You know, you times that times the 30. You know, you divide that by 2. And you got 375. How much are they paying Claressa? Because again, women's boxing, these girls are. Listen, if Big Baby,
that's what I'm saying.
And I want you to look at it like this: if the real Big Baby is fighting on ESPN, the fight before IBEF, he got $7,500.
Yeah,
and he's the real Big Baby. How much did Daniela Perkins get, the heavyweight, on the undercard of the Claressa? How much did Marlon Esparza get? So, is this a fail? I don't know. But I can see the math making sense. You know, it was not in Las Vegas.
Are you not listening to the fact that Charlos did pay-per-view that did 120,000 and they balling, bro?
I mean, who's balling?
The Charlos, man.
They balling because like they get guaranteed money. We don't know if they made any back-end money off that pay-per-view. I hope they did. That would be beautiful. I mean, I did see, what was it, Jamal or Jamel got the Bentley truck?
Jamel. Brand new.
I seen him and
First
Haney
one in
like,
Texas.
yo, I got that one too. You know, they like told, he's like, yeah, but mine's paid for. Mine's too. Oh, well, you did the right thing. I'm like, oh, wow. You know, they made sure to tell you it wasn't no lease.
Yeah, no lease. So like that's what I'm saying. That I gotta.
And I wonder. Think about it. Does a celebrity's car lose value? Like, this is Mayweather's Bugatti you about to buy. Did it drop in value the way, you know, my car depreciated when I drove off the lot? Like,
that's true too.
You a celebrity. Somebody wants to buy what you had. You know, your signed glove costs money. Why the fuck wouldn't your car that you sat in cost money? But moving on, you know, Claressa comes back in response and says, never have I ever. And he laughs, and she put a laughing out loud emoji. After you get the money, right?
Yeah. Hold on, let me see where it's here. We're left off. Yeah. Oh yeah, he says never after you get the money right, I whoop Marshall ass. I'm gonna throw you a pair of gloves, and you gotta go around with me for talking all that shit. 3 minutes. Shields versus Hearn. What do you guys think about that? Do you guys want to see Eddie Hearn versus Claressa Shields for 3 minutes? 1 round. 3 minutes. That would be super dope, man. That would be super dope. But yeah, man, we appreciate you. We appreciate you guys tuning in, man. What do you guys think is a successful pay-per-view number? Like, what would be success? Because it's hard to know, right? Like, I'm thinking now, is Terrence Crawford's pay-per-view successful based on what everybody was getting paid on the card, based on what Terrence Crawford was getting paid? Like, did the network, were they able to break even or make money and still pay everybody? Right? That's what I want to know. We got our first super chat from RSC Boxing with a £4.99 super chat. Thank you very much. He said the clout thing because she kept tagging his at notice. She stopped tagging him after that. What you mean? She said the clout thing because she kept tagging his at. Notice she stopped tagging him after that. Oh, so I get what you're saying. So it is for clout because she was tagging him in every message until he called her out on the fact that you are clout chasing, and then she stopped tagging him in her responses. I get that. That makes perfect sense. But she might have just stopped, you know what I'm saying, wanting to tag him. It's hard to, I get it, but it's hard to, like, put your finger on that one right there. But, like, this pay-per-view right here did 25,000 apparently. What is a successful pay-per-view for women's boxing? What is that number that they can break even and everybody... and everybody makes some money? What did everybody make? Did Claressa make like what? 2 mil? A mil? 500,000? 100,000? What did she make? What did her opponents make? Everybody made what? That's really the telling story. That's the only way we can track the money. Even though we're not gonna know exactly. But shout out to everybody out there, man. Shout out to everybody out there right now. Did you guys enjoy Claressa Shields' fight? Claressa Shields had a great fight. A lot of people said it was, it wasn't filled with many action, and that's kind of why Eddie Hearn jumped out the window and said, "Yo, after that performance I seen with your opponent, you just undisputed with, Savannah will stop you, man."
So you here with the dead air, or you?
No, I was talking. I had to open the door for you. What I was just saying.
That dead air,
what I was saying is like, the fight. The reason why Eddie Hearn is jumping out the window saying that Savannah will knock out Claressa is because of her performance that she put in against her last opponent she just undisputed with. He feels like with that performance, Savannah's gonna do her dirty, man. Do her dirty. So what he gonna do? He gonna try to talk it up from early. Remember, she just said all those accomplishments. They don't have none of those accomplishments. You ready for that stainless? Man, is he ready? Adrian, is he ready? Is he ready? Come on, man. Nah, but at the end of the day, that's what I want to know from y'all, man. Do y'all think that's one of the main? That's my reasoning.
Damn.
I believe. What?
Producer found the truth. He says that she says.
Who's she's?
Claressa says that Eddie only offered her $250,000. See the disrespect, and this is why I'm telling you.
There you go.
And I don't know if that's disrespect, but this is what I'm telling you. If her pay-per-view only netted $375 after splitting, how much did she get? So is $250 a lot? Yeah, it's a lot. Because for the Eddie Hearn fans, they gonna say, well, she never made $250,000.
How do you know that?
Based off the pay-per-view numbers.
I know, but you see what happens.
What, they
that
gonna
Showtime-
guarantee her $1 million?
But you know they like to do the back end money though.
Back end money is when you sell pay-per-views. You got to sell pay-per-views to get the
Right.
back end. I don't know. Listen, I think 25 is a decent number. I swear to you, I think it's a decent number.
So
Because women don't get paid a lot.
Do you think the reason why? Do you think her bottom minimum was too high?
don't know.
Why that did happen?
I don't know. Hopefully the producer, who's always busy with work, can find out whether or not if we could get one Claressa Shields purse, we would know. You know what I mean? That takes a Google search. I'm not doing that. Yo, we got the next one is from Claressa that says, all right, well, you got to that, or you
Yeah, I
went
got
through
that
all
one.
of them? All of them?
No.
Okay.
The next one would be that Eddie Hearn, who said that would be your biggest pay-per-view.
And he's poking fun because he means Shields versus Hearns, because she wants him to get the money right, and then she's gonna beat Savannah Marshall's ass, allegedly, her words. Then she's gonna throw Eddie some gloves so that they could get in one round for 3 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And she put the handshaking emoji like, we got a deal or what? Yo,
Let's make it happen.
That'll be funny if she could get that off. So then Eddie obviously comes back, more snarkiness. That would be your biggest pay-per-view. Little wink emoji. And Claressa comes back and says, that would be your biggest ass whooping too. Wink emoji right back at you. And, Eddie comes and says, my honest opinion is that Marshall beats you, but you definitely beat me. I could never fight, but I can do great business. So, fingers crossed, handshaking emoji. So, they want to get it done. Mm-hmm. And then Claressa says, Eddie, your opinion is yours. I can't take that away from you. Get the offer right, big guy. Now I have some training to do. Peace. And then Eddie comes back and says, good luck. You're welcome in Dallas. So he sent her an invite this week with your team to watch McCaskill Baracus 2. And maybe we could try and sit down and get a deal done. So,
put it out there right there.
I'm going to be real, though. I'm going to ask you this, though.
Uh-huh.
Does that mean I got to pay, or does that mean he's offering to pay to fly me to Dallas plus giving me, tickets and stuff for me and my team to get in? Or is he just telling me to make it out there and he's got tickets for my team? Like,
that's what he means.
Do I deserve, as a 2-time undisputed, 3-time division champ, 2-time gold medal, do I deserve to be flown out for negotiations?
No.
Is that a lot to ask?
No, that's not a lot to ask, but that wasn't what he was offering.
Nah.
What he was offering was an open door. You have an open door this week that you can come down to Dallas and watch this fight with your team, and we can have a conversation at some point during the weekend, because it's a busy weekend, it's a big fight. But there wasn't, maybe conversation can be had after the fact, and that can be set up where we can get you a flight to come out. Of course. Listen, that's a big signing, man. That's a big signing, man.
It's not a signing. It's a fight. It would be a deal.
Saying.
It would be a deal. But I guess at the end of the day, Claressa going is also a sign of good faith, right? Like, so if Claressa shows up, it's a sign of good faith that they want to negotiate. They want to. Not showing up will put them in the Shelly Finkel zone, right?
Exactly. And that's exactly how things work out, man. That's how it works. But man, you know what though?
What the fuck?
What happened?
Nah, I gotta time out this weirdo here, man. Talking about make Claressa walk. I swear the people just hate. Like, I don't even understand. Like, why would you say something like that? Like, how could you not like a 3-division champ, 2-time gold medalist, 2-time undisputed in 11 fights? In 11 fights, like, how could you have anything bad to say? It's just ridiculous.
That's why I kind of want to understand what Rick is saying by she doesn't deserve a big payday. I really want to understand what he means by that.
Yeah, let me see, man.
I really want to know, because that's what I mean, being in the sport where you want McCaskill and all these other fighters to get big paydays. Why would you say something like that?
Word.
Knowing she's at the front of the line. She's at the front of the line, man. If she get a big payday, everybody get a big payday. Well, most people say Katie's at the front of the line, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, Katie's there, and that's what I think it is. I think Rick is not interested because Katie's an easier fight to make.
I don't even understand that.
Nah,
But
his
yeah,
shit
well,
was
it is an
voice,
easier
man.
fight because it's a one division, right? Katie's at 140, she's at 147. One can move up and one can move down.
Well, the build up is there. There was a first fight. Now, look, I know it's asking a lot, and I know she said she couldn't make it for Baracus, but she was thinking of doing a catchweight.
Yeah.
And I mean, Claressa, she was thinking of doing a catchweight to get to somewhere in between 147 and 154 to fight Baracus. Back in the day, you know, there was rumors of that. You know, she definitely had quotes of that. Can she get down that low to fight a Jessica or a Baracus if they win this weekend? You know what I mean? Can she get down that low? I mean, I'm screen sharing her Instagram here where she has her weigh-in pictures, and this was for a weigh-in at 154. She definitely still has, She definitely still has, I don't know her body fat percentage. You can't see that. You know, that's something not something we can tell. But looking at this bikini shot from the front, she doesn't have the six-pack Tim Bradley. Tim, you know, there's no Earl Pack there. There's no Danny Pack. Maybe she could go down. I don't want her to go down. I'm not trying to get her to go down. But again, the people that they're trying to say, like, they're giving more credit to those women down there than what Claressa has done in 11 fights.
I'm going to tell you a funny story. I don't know if you've ever heard this before, but y'all can go look it up for yourself. Okay, I'm going to paraphrase what she said. Claressa said that she will never go down to 140.
No, 147 though.
She said she said I can make 147 or 140. The reason why I don't want to is because I don't want to lose my booty.
Yeah, but she might,
because
for the right
you
price.
lose. No, she said
she won't lose
no
it for
because she
good.
said that she said she's gone down when earlier coming up. She's been down there. And she worked hard to get it back when
But
she
that's
lost
my
it.
point.
So as a female, she's like, I don't want to lose my. She was giving the whole interview. I was surprised when I heard it. I was like, holy shit!
I hear you.
They
but
actually think about that? I didn't know anybody think about that like that.
No, I'm sure she thinks about it. But my point is this: that is just tongue to cheek.
You think so? Okay.
Absolutely, because when a check is there,
Yeah.
if she could get her first $1 million fight, you think she cares about a booty that she could get back? Man, she a naturally thick girl. That shit'll come back. She eat some grits in the morning, it's a wrap. Keep going on your walks. I ain't trying to hear all that shit, man. That shit don't disappear like that. And she's
So you think she's blowing smoke when she's saying that?
Absolutely, man. She's got weight to lose in her midsection. I don't know that it's 7 pounds. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a, strength and conditioning coach.
Yeah.
But her thighs are ridiculously thick. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, her butt is thick. You know what I'm saying? So there's weight to lose if you want to make that big fight. If you want to make that big fight. I don't want her to drain. But again, she was willing to do it.
I should go find the video. That's what I should have did, man. I should find the video so you can hear her say it. Yeah.
She was willing to do it for Baracus.
Yeah.
Now, if you could, if whoever wins this Saturday, because you taking the food off Katie Taylor plate. I'm just saying, I'm playing chess.
And that was a super fight for Katie Taylor. I was talking about when they were talking about 140. She said, I can do that
and that's
fight.
what
She
I'm
just
trying
don't
to
wanna
tell
lose
you.
that.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Listen, if Jessica wins Saturday, Katie Taylor rematch with Jessica McCaskill, Katie moving up to capture division more titles. It's crazy. So you got to be.
But Jessica can move. Can they both undisputed? Jessica can move down too.
If she wants.
I mean, Katie would be the A side in that one, no? Come on.
I don't know.
She'll be a defending 2-time undisputed champion 147. McCaskill if she beats Breakers over the weekend.
Listen, I don't know. I'm just saying that it's a big fight, and if you want to play chess, you take it off the table for Jessica. Because if Jessica wins, where you think she's going? You don't think they're gonna ask for a rematch with Katie? That's the biggest fight for Katie to make.
They talked about that they were hoping that Breakers, you know what I'm saying? I shouldn't say they were hoping. I assume that they were hoping that she would stay retired. You know what I mean? And they can go directly to Katie Taylor because that was the fight they talked about right after they got out the ring, man. Is the fight with Katie Taylor. Right after they got out with Breakers, they wanted Katie Taylor for the same reason you said, the rematch.
Somebody said, yo, Des, don't you want Claressa Marshall? I got Rick. Hold on.
Yeah, man. Where's the super chats, man? Y'all crazy. Nobody hit no super chat this morning. What up, y'all? We only got one super chat.
So what I'm saying is, they downplay Claressa. You see her arguing her achievements with a rival promoter. This is what they tried to do.
Yep.
You know, they want to make Marshall a bigger name because she beat her in the amateurs. They want to say Katie is more accomplished. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Baracus is this champion for all this time. You know what I mean? So it's like they're overlooking all that Claressa's done in 11 fights. It's 11 fights, dude.
11 fights.
Her first fight was with Franchon Cruz Dazn, who's now unified. That speaks for itself. Like when Tank beat Pedraza and Pedraza was able to become a champion again, that spoke for itself.
Yeah.
You understand? So I'm just saying she could play chess. That Marshall fight is always there. Guess why? Marshall ain't done nothing. Marshall ain't done nothing. Her accomplishment is based off exactly what Claressa's saying.
Yep.
You living off my name. You living off my name. You know what I mean? She just won her first vacant belt. She hasn't unified.
Yeah.
She hasn't undisputed. So that fight is there. And guess what? It's easier to go back up. It's easier to go back up. But if she plays chess right now, and gets gets Jessica into a fight, then Katie can't get that fight. You blocking that fight.
But who do you think would get that fight if the two of them was up to fight Jessica McCaskill? I think Katie would get the fight. I want to ask Rich that question.
He got too much going on. He can't come on right now. But it is fight week, man.
It is,
Today's Thursday, so they ain't even make weight. You know what I mean? It's probably not the time, but we tried. At least he communicated. Always love that. But yeah, man, listen. You could call us in right now, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time. Voice ripping in right here on the Voice of the People hotline. Don't forget, you can also add Nestor Gibbs on Skype. This will be another short show. We got a lot of Border Wars fighters coming in. Got to pick up at the airport.
Yep.
Yeah, man, we're just giving you a little bit of stuff to talk about. Switch the topic. Why, Jeff? Why? What's wrong with women's boxing, man? You know what I'm saying? Jessica McCaskill. Let's switch it to that. McCaskill will be fighting Baracus. You know, Claressa just did a pay-per-view that, in my opinion, I believe that 25,000 translates into a success. You know, especially when you're telling me that Eddie's offering you 250,000 for a super fight. It's got to be a success. Yep. 375,000 after paying your provider. I mean, come on. They had a 2-0, a 1-0 heavyweight that won a silver champ title. What's up?
That's what I was gonna say when you left. That was one of the things I said. I said that does that mean that Terrence Crawford's pay-per-view was successful? Given. Hold on. Given.
No,
what?
Remember his mandatory minimum too big.
Okay. Because I was gonna say, with everybody getting paid, like how Claressa, with everybody getting paid that low fee, right? Can the network still make their money? You know what I'm saying? After paying everybody, but I got you.
I don't know. Listen, you're right.
You.
We would have to go back and do the math. We have to see what the reporters were reporting that Crawford got paid for the postal
and
fight,
everybody else,
and then you know, we don't really need everybody else. You just need the names, you know, because you pretty much know what dudes is not getting. You understand? We don't know what they getting, but we know what they not getting.
Yeah.
So, you know, once you cap the main event, you can see if those numbers make sense. But I mean, at 50,000 pay-per-view units times, let's say
price?
80. Let's say 80. Let's give them the 80. It's $4 million. That's what I'm saying. Crawford's mandatory minimum now is higher. Maybe back then it wasn't high.
Maybe 1.5.
But again, you got to divide that by 2, right? Remember,
Postal, if he get 1.5.
No, you're not listening. Hypothetically, 50,000 units at 80 is only $4 million. you got to give the provider half. So now you only got 2.
Got you, yeah.
Crawford at least got $1 million for that fight, so there's no way it was a success. You know what I'm saying? But, somebody will argue that it was. We got a super chat from, again, women's boxing is different. They get paid differently, and I think there's a possibility that Clarissa's definitely could be a success. Because, again, they had big names, but they ain't getting that check. Like, again, Danielle Perkins was like 2-0, maybe 1-0. I don't even know. Like, yeah, she's an Olympian and all that, but are they cutting a
big
$20,000 check? I don't know,
so.
man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not for her second fight or third fight, whatever that was. I
And
don't
somebody
know.
in their 10th fight ain't getting that, though?
Hopefully. But who? Esparza? Esparza.
You think Esparza got 20K?
And that's what I'm trying to tell you.
On the pay-per-view.
Do you think Esparza got 20K?
I don't know, man.
Being
She might have
borrowed.
got 10.
Remember, she's being borrowed
Yeah.
from Golden Boy. So now Salida got to cut Golden Boy a check because they wasn't even a co-promoter. So they get that percentage that Bob was talking about.
Maybe he get that cut instead of Esparza. But yeah.
I wonder, is Esparza managed by Mike Taffert? Because a lot of these girls are Mike Taffert fighters.
Same with
Perkins
too,
Perkins, Clarissa. But anyway, we got
some super chats to get to, man.
RSC Boxing says
I got that one.
Okay.
Alvaro?
Nah, that's my Gene Bet says Savannah in 5. He's picking Savannah over Shields.
I'll take your bet. You let me know where I can send the money.
I guess I feel right now like the Crawford fans, right? Where it's like, yo, how you picking anybody over Crawford with all the accomplishments?
Yeah.
But I don't even know because Clarissa got them names. She do got names like Dazn is a unified champ now.
Who hasn't she
Hammer.
fought that didn't want to fight her? Like, come on, man.
No, I'm just saying in case people try to be like, oh, she unified or she got these belts from.
And she proved she was battle tested. And she proved she was battle tested because she got dropped.
Shields versus Jimenez on Mexican Independence Day.
Nah, not yet.
I like that fight, but Shields,
not yet.
Shields, why?
Jimenez got to do like 1 or 2 more fights just to get the
buzz
back,
get the buzz back, and get the people to believe she's clean.
Exactly,
I get you.
And then we can get it.
I do love that fight. Let me tell you, listen, man.
Because that's remember
what we do
Clarissa, not to cut you, Clarissa and Franchon are good friends, no? Mm-hmm. So that's like me getting it back for my sis. Like, yo, you tried to put a whooping on her
remember
cheek.
I had her on the show.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it back for you. Yeah,
she said I would let Franchon get her back. But if I would do it too. Like she said she would beat Jimenez easily on the show with me. My thing is it's a fantastic fight and she's Mexican. You know she's gonna bring that fan base and that check because of the fear. You know, people like, oh, she's so big. Can Clarissa because Dazn is strong. Yep. Like Dazn was outboxed by Clarissa, but Dazn is strong. So now it's like, yo, this girl is possibly stronger. Can Clarissa deal with that style
and the pressure?
That's I like that fight too. Like again, she brings that Mexican crowd, man, and that's what Jose Benavidez, Jamal Charlo is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That Mexican and black, that whole Mayweather blueprint. We got, and that was from Daniel Ramirez. That super chat was from Daniel Ramirez. The next one is from Show Kid. And he says, I got Young Ali 2-1 in that sparring. Francis looking ready, throwing the combos. See you guys tomorrow. Hey, yo, yeah, all right.
He got you 2-1, see?
Yo, he trying to butter me up so I can score or announce for him, yo. Yo, Mike Polite beat the brakes. So he talking about 2-1, yo.
He got you 2-1 in the round, yo. That's like, you crazy.
Yeah, for real. Yo, but you definitely a rider if you seen that, or you blind, champ. But it's all good. But it's all good. Listen, we're gonna get to these quick callers. We gotta pick up Doomy in the airport. We going out to the people. It's the people. What was that reggae? Did it be like no? Did that was it that one that came on first? Like for the people.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
Subscribe to youtube.com/theboxingvoice for the latest and greatest interviews with your favorite fighters.
Yo, FSG Boxing. Yeah, Jimenez is a PD user. We know that, but how many of those are in the sport? Wasn't Lamont Peterson caught with testosterone pellets that he was putting under his arms? Like, come on, let's stop. Like, mad people have popped, and we allow them to come back. Didn't Berto pop for one fight, and it got canceled? It was on a Golden Boy. I gotta look it up.
I don't remember.
Or was that Peterson Khan, and then Peterson popped?
I don't remember.
But there's so many people that pop, man. Like, you know, this is the sport that they chose. Obviously, it's not right. We, as a community, and boxing needs to be more stringent on the testing. But I'm definitely a firm believer of it depends on what you being caught with. You know, diuretics and shit like that. It's all cheating, but some things are worse than others, right? Like, everybody feels strongly about the stuff that, like, you know, other heavyweights have gotten caught with. I don't really want to put anybody's name and
you know what I'm saying?
Keep bringing up their past, because that's what I'm saying. Boxing is forgiven, so I'm just going with the way that the sport is. You know, we forgive and we forget.
Yeah.
You popped. You know, Luis Ortiz popped. So many people pop, and they get an opportunity. There you go, Berto and Peterson. I knew I wasn't wrong about Berto, man. I'm telling you, mad people just pop. That shit, they don't even be knowing. Jerry Forrest pop. You know what I'm saying? Yo, he talked all that shit about old boy, and then people pop, man. People pop, man. That's like
Willie pop.
Who?
Willie
had the Charlo fight and pop.
He
like,
popped,
dog,
yeah.
people pop, man. That shit is. I'm not. And look, I was with Willie Monroe yesterday. I'm forgiving, man. This is the sport. You know, you make a mistake. Hopefully, you could get it right.
Yeah.
And hopefully, the sport allows you back in. You know, it's not up to me. It's up to the sport to allow you back in. But
And sometimes you get cleaned. Sometimes it get cleaned up, but like just the fact that it was associated with you, you know what I mean? People just gonna automatically feel like you popped, right? Don't you feel that way? Like,
Yep.
like you can be vindicated that, like, okay, it was a missample or whatever, but the fact that they said that you popped, it just sticks with you. It's like a bad stain in your shirt. Supermax with a super chat. Go ahead.
He says, "Man, I wish I was coming. Safe travels to all y'all Border Wars and TBV fam. Enjoy that time. 4 horsemen emoji and still #and still." So he picking Marvin. Ooh.
And still.
Let's get to these callers, man. Izzy in OKC.
Let's go! I'm ready!
What up, Ness? Good morning.
Good morning, champ. How are you?
Hey, man, I really don't have much on this topic. I just really want to wish you and the fighters best skill, best luck, whatever you want to say. Looking forward to hearing all about it, seeing it. And, yeah, my favorite fighter of all time, Sugar Shane Mosley, guy I grew up with.
He popped too.
He popped too. So, I mean, it happens. But anyway.
Marquez pop, right?
Everybody, look at Evander Holyfield. Good Lord, that dude was juiced to the gills. Did
somebody say Evander Holyfield? Pop, pop, pop!
But no, just moving on. Just y'all be safe in Border Wars. I want some good, clean fights. I'm like Supermax. I wish I was coming. First one to miss in a while, but I should be at the next one. And good luck, good skill. Much love, y'all.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Peace.
Yeah, man. That was the call that came in. You know, we got a crew coming in, and I'm just hoping that they put the vision together. Finally, we got a professional crew, and I just hope that the vision could be delivered properly. My fight did get canceled. My opponent had some personal stuff.
Yep.
You know, maybe he still shows up, but he's not gonna be in the right mindset to fight. So that actually works for me because we've never had this many fighters in attendance. And, you know, I want to be a host, so I ain't mad at him at all. And, yeah, man, I'm hoping, you know, I'm looking at that as a sign that it's going to be a great event, man. We got some real good fights. Shit, we was able to do some last-minute things yesterday that, you know, are going to strengthen relationships.
Yeah, Midi coming for you, yo.
What? Mitty said I pop for every one of my fights. Positive for that marijuana. We going out to K Boxing in DC. What up?
Yes, what it do, buddy?
Oh man, enjoying life. How are you?
Yeah. Congratulations on all you guys do, man. You know, for boxing and everything. But I just had a quick question. I thought I heard a message from somebody about Claressa maybe challenging. Didn't the girl Serrano just become undisputed or something like that, right?
Did she? What fight? So you talking about Amanda Serrano? I don't want to say she didn't, dog.
Yeah.
I don't want to say she didn't. You know, I didn't see her last fight.
I think she
Lou
just
DiBella,
recently, and then but then they were saying there was some talk about, you know, them two being like the best two females in boxing or something. Boxers.
I mean, I guess.
Wait to find a catch weight or something for them two.
Who? For Serrano and Shields?
Yeah,
man,
but she kind of too small for Shields, right?
Yeah. She way too small. She gonna have to challenge Katie Taylor before she even get to Shields, man. Like she gotta, bro. And this is what I'm saying, man. He who we will not speak
I
of.
thought she just fought.
He does that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He does that.
Yeah,
Which I think Amanda Serrano
fought,
won't do. That's what I'm saying, man.
But Ness, quick question for you, bro.
Yo.
Did you see the message I sent you about Prograis making that post right after I talked to y'all the other day and told y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you probably thought, did this nigga know Prograis or something? I mean, excuse the French. I know we shouldn't use that, on the radio. But I know you probably said, do this dude know Prograis or something? I never met that man a day in my life. But I told you I've been following his fight game so much, you know, that I just know his mindset. And he practically said everything in his post, word for word, verbatim of what I told y'all. You know, Floyd ain't no way Floyd gonna cut it.
You definitely was right on that, and that's not a lie. We going out to Coach Myers, Connecticut. What up?
Everybody going out there to fight. Hopefully everybody's safe, no broken bones, anything like that while they fight. So you're not fighting this?
Yeah,
I heard you was fighting, then now you ain't fighting.
I was, man. My opponent actually called me and Francis, 30, well, now an hour and a half ago and let us know the bad news, champ.
I'm saying you could always do a celebrity. You could always do celebrity sparring for the TVV with Cassius.
Hey yo,
you know?
put the bug.
You can always do that.
Put the bug in his ear, man. You know. I'm trying to grow the brand, man. I'm getting in the ring.
That's
with
a good look right there.
That's an amazing look. You set it up, man. If he say yeah, I'm more than down to get beat up in front of.
He'll be more than down, but I definitely hit him up.
Right.
But besides that, Claressa, I don't know if you've seen it on Boxing Scene a couple of days, but Claressa said she's gonna want at least $1 million to go down to 147 to fight Katie Taylor. So I don't even know if that's possible. The highest you get,
and that's beautiful because that is a super fight, and Eddie knows it, right? Like people like to use that shit for Canelo. Let's use it for Katie. She got to fight a slick black fighter. And there you go, one with all the fucking accolades in the world. So make that fight. $1 million sounds good to me.
Yep.
And look,
right,
I didn't even know she was
asking. That's my call. Y'all be safe.
I didn't even know she was asking for $1 million. But what I said, man, $1 million, maybe for $1 million she'll do it. And look, she done said it already out there, man. I'm telling you,
just make it happen.
$1 million, you'll let that booty go and get that shit back on vacation, just chilling, eating strawberries, looking at the fucking turquoise beach, man. You kidding me? No, sir, man. You don't leave that money. Wait. This must be the fake CYP. My man, I'm going to have to ban this motherfucker,
Is that the one with the no cap on it?
Nah, I mean, I'm trying to, because I...
Yeah, that's the one with the cap.
Let me see. This dude, I cannot believe the dudes is this bored, man. So corny,
dudes is super bored, man.
I'm gonna catch him, man. I'm really gonna sit here and look for that fucking.
Here it is right there.
No, I know, but I gotta find it.
Oh, okay.
Over here to make sure it's not the real one. That's the fucking problem, bro.
That's definitely the fake weirdo. CCYP said.
I'm gonna take a chance here. Let me see. We'll find out now. CYP, what up, man? Sheesh, bro.
He's a lighter skinned one, he said.
Yo. Dudes be trying to knock me off my points. That's what they're trying to do. But anyway, listen. If anybody has an issue with who's better out of Marshall and Claressa, why don't you just research them? Literally, Savannah Marshall's opponents have a career-winning combined record: 50 wins, 107 losses. Wow. 50 wins, 107 losses. She fought a girl with 20-plus losses, 3 wins. A girl with 55 losses. Listen. We all know that when you want to make somebody look good, you put them up against bums until they finally get knocked off their throne. Claressa has never even fought a fighter with a losing record. Not one time. This girl, Savannah Marshall, fought 7 girls with losing records. Claressa has never fought any with a losing record. There is no equal. There is no equal. For all y'all who forgot, Claressa had a Netflix series documentary years ago, because my girl is friends with Claressa because of the world championship teams that they made from track and field and boxing. So we rep Claressa, and don't get it twisted. She had a Netflix documentary years ago. We sat here and watched it. So, what's her name has a Netflix? No, Claressa did it first. Homegirls pay-per-view, Claressa did it first. Claressa is ground stepping and bringing angles that these girls have never seen. Y'all need to respect that or get the fuck out of boxing, man. CYP out.
Shout out to CYP, man, for his call. We were just actually talking about that, man. We were talking about fighters who have.
So the producer was able to dig up that Claressa made $300K for this fight. So now that math means that the rest of the card had to split 75. And did the promoter make money? So that does put things in question, yeah, and whether or not it was a successful pay-per-view. Because if she was guaranteed 300,000, 50,000, it was 25,000. 25,000 times the 30 is 750 divided by the 2. Man, it leaves them with 75. I don't know. I mean, look, they still got sponsors and endorsements. People that want to be associated with the fight. So it's like Demetrius Salita says, I got this big fight, undisputed, Claressa Shields, 2-time gold medalist from America. She's doing this on this day. It's going to be streamed around the world to this many countries.
And they're like, yeah, I'm about it.
Cut me a check for this level of sponsorship if you want to be seen X amount of times. If you know what I mean? So there is sponsorship money. There's advertising money.
Definitely.
So hopefully
we get something.
We
get to a number where everybody's comfortable.
Hopefully they did well is what I'm trying to say.
Get to a number where everybody's comfortable.
Mm-hmm. But if she got 300K, then she's right. Eddie lowballed her with 250.
250,
because I never heard of Dakari. You understand? So if I'm getting paid that for people I never heard of, like I want a little bit
for Savannah, for sure.
A little bit more. I just want a little bit more.
What we got next?
Looks like the Dream. Shout out to King, man. Took us to the best sushi spot. It was. I know he don't even know it was that fantastic, man. But I've been to a lot of sushi spots. That's one of my favorite meals. And damn if that shit wasn't rocking.
That shit was banging.
Rocking.
Wait a minute. You say you know boxing? Yeah.
Oh shit, we gotta go.
Tell me what a pool counter is.
Yeah.
No, I've never heard that term before.
Yeah.
That must be your term. You must have been.
Fair shake. HBO need to fire you. You don't know shit about boxing. You ain't shit.
King.
Yo, what up? Man, I just jumped on, man. I don't even know what y'all talking about, man. The show over already? Where y'all headed to today?
I gotta pick up Doomy. He just landed.
Oh shit! All right, cool.
He lands at 11, but you know the fucking airport an hour from us.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, man. I just jumped on. Appreciate it.
Champ. Rick in the ATL, holla.
Buenos dias, muchachos. Buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
Hey, man. I think Eddie's playing chess with Claressa, man. I think it's just a matter of time before he gets what he wants. He just pays too good. And I think Mike Coffey was playing chess with you, Ness. You were playing some checkers, and he was playing chess. I love that shit, man. I love seeing the sparring. Mike Coffey, man, didn't know he was so awesome at everything, basically. When you got an interview with him, Ness, coming up?
Yeah.
Like, you gonna post it on Patreon?
Absolutely, champ. Absolutely. I'm pushing out the footage little by little. It's just this is a busy week with Border Wars and a great fight week with Chocolatito and Estrada. Then you got Jessica McCaskill and Cecilia Barracas, and then all of our TBB family members flying in from so many different parts of the world. So it is a little bit of a busy week, but I'm cranking it out slowly. I put out all the ATL footage. And I'm slowly releasing the day before yesterday's Mike Polite footage. Francis's footage is out, and it is on. It's nowhere. It's still just out, but not. Let me see. It's on members. If you're a member, it's out. It's not on Patreon yet. So the members.
Okay, no, I'm just on Patreon.
All right, it'll be out.
Listen, man, I look forward to seeing everything, man.
All right. Yes, it will be out. So who has? Somebody said Francis looked good. So they must be a member. Showkid. So he's seen it on members.
CYP with
CYP kind of punch.
CYP.
CYP kind of punch. CYP. Is he muted? Hello. Hang up and call in, champ. Because we not hearing you.
At all.
At all. At all. At all. Hello. CYP.
Yo, y'all ready?
Now we
There you go.
All right, cool. Well, somebody was in the chat talking about, well, how could Claressa be the face of boxing if she makes more than Katie Taylor? And the truth of the matter is, why don't you go to your Google, look up whose net worth is higher. $3 million plus is what Claressa makes. Is what she's worth. Katie Taylor's less than $2 million. Correct? Worth less than $2 million. That means Claressa is worth more in less fights. 9 fights versus 17. See, some of y'all, please do me a favor in 2021. Go to your computer, study and research before you start trying to put shame on people's lives, yo. Like, look up their lives before you're going to talk about their lives. Weirdos. CYP right again, as usual. Anyway, man, y'all have a good day, man. Go pick up, do your thing, man. CYP out.
Yo, I see you London Runs Boxing talking about imagine, Canelo calling out Loma. That's the equivalent to Shields calling out Katie. No, it's not, right? Because it should be Katie that wants to move up for greatness, right? Right? Isn't that how it works? Isn't that why Canelo moved up? Isn't that why Floyd moved up? Isn't that why Pacquiao moved up? That shit about to sound like a fucking track. Come on, man. What's wrong with you? Now Claressa's being a bully because she's available. Was Gennady a bully being available for your countryman Brooke? Nah. It was Brooke daring to be great. I lived through that. So let's stop with the fucking double standards, man.
Whatever, neutral corner. I know. I look terrible to you. I understand. I'm not going to look good to everybody.
Yo, neutral corner, you pulled out. You can't talk. It's that simple. You ain't even here. You supposed to fight Doomy. I was hoping you would have fight Doomy. Not because I think he was going to beat you, because I wanted you to, motivate him to get the fucking shape. You know what I'm saying? Stainless. Sorry, we got to skip the intro. Speaking of Doomy, we got to pick him up, so we want to get to your call.
Yo, y'all just caught me on the show, man. That's all. I don't even know what the topic is.
Topic is, Francis said he trying to knock you out. And he said his mama said knock you out.
That's clearly not the topic.
So he going to have to knock you out.
I don't know. Yeah. Man, he need a better height, man. That's what the topic should be.
All right. Well, thanks for calling in. Yes, Rue. Yes, the logic applies. Fucking Rigo did move up. He did, and I still picked him. You know what I'm saying? I don't get what y'all mean. The energy's always the same. Rigo moved up. I wasn't mad. Khan moved up. I wasn't mad. Gennady moved up. Brook moved up. I was slightly mad because I knew Earl was hunting him, and we all knew that was a cash grab. There was no way he was gonna win that fight. You know what I'm saying?
But you couldn't really be too mad.
But since Brook did it first, I wasn't mad when Khan did it. You know what I'm saying? Because Khan was Brook's nemesis.
Right.
And Brook should have been fighting Khan, and Khan should have been fighting Brook. But Khan, it was really always Khan on some. I ain't fighting, bro. He was always whack. Davidian.
Yo, what's good, TBV?
What up?
What's good, Ness?
What up?
Francis? Nothing, just a good little show. Claressa, my girl, so, whatever she do next I'm gonna be looking forward to seeing her do her thing. So,
for sure.
Yeah, that's my call. God bless y'all.
Yo, so now you hating on Rigo now, right? Come on, bro. First of all, he's a Cuban, like 3-time gold medalist, right? Destroyed Donaire, and y'all giving the monster credit like 20 years later. Yeah, he's a little past his prime now. He's 38 years old, and then he's Cuban, so he could be 58 years old. You know what I mean? But the point is, he was one of the first to get a world title in 12 fights, man. He started that trend, you know? Y'all just very disrespectful of people and their accomplishments, man. And he was the one that broke the motherfucking Nonito Donaire code, you know what I'm saying? But
he gave you the blueprint.
JT, and he still to this day beat him better than anybody else. Donaire out here on some grandfather shit, still giving trouble to the monster. Fuck out of here, man. Bunch of haters, bro. Y'all some haters, man.
So interesting that you come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of shit. Hey, that comment. Come on. That was a piece of fuck you. That was a piece of shit. You know, we're doing like TV. I don't care. What you gonna do about it? I'm telling you, mother. Why do you have to talk like that? Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. You have a problem? Turn off your station. I'm the best ever.
That's the real topic. Stainless versus.
Nah. We talking about Eddie versus Claressa Shields. Eddie offering Claressa Shields a 2-fight deal for the Savannah Marshall fight, and it'll work out like. Eddie has proposed a 2-fight deal for Claressa Shields versus Savannah Marshall to take place after Marshall's next fight on April 10th. He said he wants 1 bout in the U.S. and 1 bout in the U.K. Now, the issue with this is this could just be cap to get us talking and saying after Savannah Marshall's April 10th fight. Now, everybody goes watch an April 10th fight. But, he did invite her to the fight so they can sit down. He invited her whole team, so he wants to make the fight.
Okay. Well, I think that's a good opportunity, and that's why not. I mean, she accomplished a lot, and don't she got 3 divisions? She just won belts in.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, why not? I mean, I think even though Eddie Hearn, I don't like him, but I think that would be a good. I think that'd be a good move for her career and stuff like that. So why not? That's my call.
Yo, so anybody asking, the spawn footage of Francis is out, but it's out on members now. I got to physically post it to Patreon. I'm only one man. You know what I'm saying? It's going to get done. Like I said, this is a busy week. It's fight week for us as well with Border Wars. We got a big event. We have, Willie Monroe Jr. in the building. Cassius Chaney in the building. Xander Zayas in the building. Vivian Harris in the building. Marlon So Icy Sims in the building. And then we got 12 fantastic fights, man. Showcasing some good talent in the Border Wars community. And some of these are amateur fighters. Some of these are off the couch. Some of these are 4-time Border Wars fighters. We got a great main event with Keem in Florida, daring to be great, going against the odds, going against his team that didn't want him to take this fight versus the undefeated 3-0 with 1 draw, Marvin, the Tank, Furman. It's going down Saturday. It will be not live because there's no internet in the building. So we will be uploading Monday to the BPE network. And man, they're coming out, they're recording it, they're doing everything. They should have. We're hoping for the best one yet.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Definitely, man.
And hopefully that's the case. So we shall see, man. We shall see. But I want to thank everybody that tuned in. Catch us on the next one. Got a boomerang from Coach Myers. What up?
Yo, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I just got off the phone with Cassius, and he said he down to spar you.
Ooh-wee.
He said, I told him you just sparred Mike Polite. He was like, how'd that go? I was like, I don't know. Let Ness tell you. But he said he down to spar you on Saturday.
We'll see, man. Like, you know, I'm the A-side, man. Like you told him, I got in there with Mike Polite, man. I've been in with Sean Porter, man. I've been in with Deion Nicholson, you know what I'm saying? I'm the A-side, man. I'm the A-side, man. That's what I'm saying. My pay is higher.
You muted. Somebody muted you, or you muted you.
Oh yeah, I damn sure muted myself. So yeah, you know, my pay is getting higher with every celebrity spawn session I do. Like I'm looking like a Jake Paul right now, man. I gotta get some work. I gotta get some work with Antonio Tarver.
Yeah, man. Get some work with Tarver.
Yeah. Yo, Boomerang Stainless. Now that you know we talking Claressa Shields. Anything you want to mention? If not, we picking up Doomy. Nothing? All right, Stainless Shadow Boxing. When I heard you on the radio, yo, mad LL references today. I'm in a boxing mood, boxing rap mood. That's what that is. Yo, Ness GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Catch us on the next one. Show Kid, hit me up. Anybody that's out here, hit me up. You know, at 3 o'clock, we'll have a Fighter House, and we could start meeting with people after 3 p.m., Hit me up anyway. If you're in my area somehow, by coincidence, then we can meet sooner.
Yeah, for sure.
So hit me up, man. Hit me up. Let's do it. It's Border Wars Fight Week. Let's go.
Yeah, you know you can find the kid, man. Next up, Sports Talk, NEX UP Sports Talk. Also at the Weigh In Boxing on IG or the Weigh In on YouTube. Catch you on the next one. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the blue button. That's the join button. And hit the bell icon so you get notified when we go live. Peace and love, y'all. We out.
Yo, you know, I don't know where that full Border Wars song at anymore, man.
Boom, boom.
I got the half cut of that shit. Let me see. This might be it, right? Nah. Oh, it is. Yeah. That's Liz Lowe, who gonna be in the building. If you don't know, that's Liz Lowe, Decatur, Georgia. He'll be in the building. He's staying at the Fight House. I mean, from Essex, he's staying at the Fight House. Listen, it's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna
be crazy, man. Info Joe in California. He lands today. He's staying at the Fight House.
JB gonna be at the Fight House.
Yeah, y'all mad. Y'all mad. Look at y'all. Now she a middleweight, but she was just a junior middleweight. You just afraid. You afraid of motherfucking Katie Taylor daring to be great and moving up. Huh? Canelo was successful, right? Y'all like to discredit Kovalev. He was a 3-time champion in the same division. You afraid of her to move up. That's the problem. That's the problem. Listen, and for those of you saying, oh, why you asking her to move down when she should be moving up? Wasn't the fuck she up there when she beat Dazn? Wasn't she up there when she unified? What was Savannah doing then? So Claressa had to wait for her? Man, get your ass out of here, man. Now you got to chase her. We all know that. Now you got to chase her. What you mean? Like, oh, tell her to move up. Like she wasn't been moving down. We haven't seen her get titles at 68, get titles at 60, get titles at 54. Now all of a sudden she got to move back up to give a girl an opportunity is what you saying.
Yeah.
That's what you saying. You saying greatness wouldn't be 2 undisputed champs. Greatness would be fighting a girl back at 68 that only is a 1-time champ off a vacant title. Man, shut your ass up. Man, I got to go.
Coach Myers with a super chat. No man behind Ness. Hit up Cassius. He wants to know the start time and all that info.
All right.
Peace.